by this decision to go south,
yes,
at least they have recovered and they have begun to find a way back to the kind of Nigerian institution that they are. In due respect, the People's Democratic Party of Nigeria is a Nigerian institution created by Nigerians, owned by all Nigerians who identify with them, and can never or will never or must never be seen as a fiefdom of an individual. To that extent, it's a good decision. Now that they have taken that decision, in my opinion, if they like, they listen, if they like, they don't listen, we must now painstakingly begin to work it out, knowing fully well that political parties are not designed for the victory at the next election alone.
no.
However they want the victory at the next election, they must accept the reality that sometimes the law of the ground in the country may not produce that outcome. The crudity of our politics may not produce that, but it doesn't matter. They must understand that political parties are designed to outlive
election.
No, outlive even the players of today,
Yeah.
and be passed on as a battle, a platform, an institution, an idea for all times. Now, if they take that big view, then they will be able to smartly adjust it. At the point I told them, you can't solve this problem. I can't solve it. I said, okay, if you are bringing the chairmanship to the south, let me be chairman. There's nothing in the chairmanship of PDP that excites me so much. The presidency of Nigeria is more interesting. But I knew that not diagnosing the problem well will not make them apply the right solution, and the outcome will be frustration. Unfortunately, unlike before, when we were the only pan-Nigerian party, our rivals are now pan-Nigerian.
Yeah, alternative.
See, our rivals are also pan-Nigeria. We have created a scenario in the country where, whether we like it or not, the APC, because of the effort of mainly two men, may the soul rest in peace continuously, and may the grave be easy for him, the former president and the present one, managing and tightening and all that, and other players too at lesser level. They've created a pan-Nigerian party. If they are not careful, our rival, that's the APC, if they are not careful, they may implode it after this man, because Buhari is gone now, nobody's putting them together as they done before. If they are not careful, they will use their childishness and, you know, in your necessary anger. If I don't have my way, highway, they will implode it. The PDP, if they are careful, may evolve and do what you call a leapfrog. A leapfrog that carries away from the morass of a time that they could have easily been firm and decisive, and they may now,
begin to shape up.
They may shape up, but they can only shape up if they are not trying to.
There's one.
If they are not trying to cheat themselves.
Yes.
Because men like to be smart.
Yeah, there are two issues when you say cheat or even undermine their own very purpose. Is the Bauchi State Governor,
Okay.
Bala Mohammed,
Okay, good man.
has come openly
Good man.
and said, I drop anything presidential ambition
Good man.
because the party is more important than my personal ambition. Let us reinvent the party.
Absolutely.
However, Hashim Olawepo
When did you come back to the party?
has issued a very strong statement.
Okay, so now
Just because we have to hear him.
yeah,
We must hear him. And
yeah.
he's coming from both constitution and law.
Oh yeah.
He said the People's Democratic Party had no anticipation that people will be denied the opportunity of determining from where or who is going to be their flag bearer. That the National Executive Council of the party had overreached itself, and only the National Convention has the power and authority, and that he has a petition in his hand heading to Ibadan in November
Okay.
to challenge this outcome.
Thank you. I know Olawepo is my friend. As a matter of fact, in 1998, before the parties were formed, Olawepo, myself, Ayo Thomas, and a few others, who were the young people of that time, who could have insisted, because they offered it to us, that they should register a party for young people after when they were starting. I had said at that time, no. We have not learned anything about managing democracy. The only thing we know is luta continua and the military.
Activism.
And that activism may undermine the growth of this democracy. I know Alapo well. In those 20-something years, I've been standing in the PDP. Where has he been? Okay, suddenly, he wants to be back. Yes, the party is a free joiner, free entry organization.
And free exit.
Yes, people are exiting and coming. I think we need to do something about that. But if Alawepo says that he does not understand, he does not accept that zoning, the first problem I will ask him is that in what capacity is he going to be making that position? Because I know is his gravitas up to the gravitas of a NEC that set up a zoning committee.
But he says the Constitution says.
Just let me be helping you, because whatever I say in the Constitution, please. He doesn't have the gravitas to undermine a NEC committee that has given approval for them to set up a zoning committee. He doesn't have that gravitas. When the zoning committee has now been set up, and they said they are putting the presidency, they have done an assignment. I don't know whether they did it well or didn't do well. Don't ask me about that. And they said they want to put the presidency in the south. They have only made a report. It is the duty of the working committee and maybe at the convention to take a decision whether they are going to ratify it in situ, in toto, or they are going to make some marginal adjustment. We will not have a political party that is going to be perpetually being held down by anybody who wants to talk.